Baby Anna's got a few burps to get out, and it is her sleep time. But when she's uncomfortable, of course, I just am happy for her to fall asleep on my shoulder if she needs to. I think she's looking at the TV. She's definitely tired, but she just can't get this last bit of wind out. But I just wanted to make the comment that, you know, at this very young age, I, you know, as soon as they start crying, I'd pretty much go into her and into the baby and help them out, because for me, if my baby's crying, it usually means that they have wind, and of course that's uncomfortable and painful for them, so I don't have a problem helping them out whenever they need it. Oh, she's gone quiet now. She has been crying. I wanted to get her while she was a bit upset. So the Baby Wise routine is all about having baby settle themselves to sleep. But, you know, because she's been so good, if she does cry, I can afford to go in and help her, and she's relaxed now. And she's breathing a bit more deeply. And I'll be able to probably put her down in a minute. What's she doing? Oh. Oh, she's just dropped off. And these baby cloths, or cloth nappies, I always put one of these down in her little sleeping case that she's in. And so if I'm having trouble putting them to sleep, I'll let them just fall asleep on me. It doesn't usually happen that quickly. But then I will lay them down with this cloth still against their face, just to I'll try and put them down as they are sitting on me, so that hopefully the transition is smooth and they don't wake up. And then of course sometimes I'll lay them down and just a few minutes later they start to stir because of wind and kick their legs and cry. But yeah, she looks like she's gone into a nice sleep. And definitely ready to try putting down, so hopefully I can go to sleep too. It's 11:15. Oh. There we go. So it's 11:15 now. I fed her at 9. Wasn't a huge feed, but she didn't spew up too much. That was good. And I'm just going to see how long she sleeps tonight. Just popped her down. This is where she sleeps at night. And yes, it's on the recliner. And I'm sleeping on the couch next to her. Mostly so that my husband can get a full night's sleep. And so far Anna's been great. I haven't had to call in reinforcements at night. I have had all my babies sleep in their little baby carrier to start with. Just makes it very convenient to move them around the house. And she often just sleeps on our bed, or you can put the baby carrier in the cot. But at the moment our 19 months old is still using the cot. Okay. So, like I said, I just put her down and... Oh. She's still got tummy pains, probably. What I wanted to say was I often keep the bib on her because she will spit up, and it's a lot easier to wash bibs than it is to wash outfits and bunny rugs and, yeah, blankets. So I'm actually going out tomorrow to try and find some better newborn bibs. Okay. So see, she's struggling. See how her legs are moving? That tells me she's got another burp. So I better help her out. I did just get one burp out and I put her down again, and here she goes again. One thing I didn't mention was I've got a pillow underneath the baby carrier to try and put on a bit of a slope. And it's all to try and help with the wind, but she needs help again, so I'm going to leave the camera on and see how long it takes me to get a burp out. I'll just put it back on the stand. Well, I no sooner got the camera back on the stand and she went quiet. So hopefully some of these tactics of having her sleep on the side and having the bed on a little slope is helping with her tummy pains, and yes, she was able to just get through it herself, and because she's tired enough, she just closed her eyes and gone to sleep. Okay, so now it's time for me to do the same. So yep, I'm gonna let her just sleep until she wakes up, and then I'll feed her. And we'll see how we go in the middle of the night tonight. Hopefully it's like last night, just half an hour and back to sleep. But we'll see. Well, good morning. And it is a good morning because I've had another amazing night with Anna. After I finished recording, she didn't stir again, she didn't wake up. And I got to sleep, and she slept till about 2 o'clock, and because I was kind of awake as well, she was only stirring a tiny bit. She probably would have kept sleeping, but I decided to feed her, and she had a fairly good feed, and within about 40 minutes she was back to sleep again, and she slept all the way till 6 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up at before 6, so you know, she probably might have kept sleeping even longer than 6, but I decided to get her up. She was stirring a little bit, and when I unwrapped her she was awake straight away, so she's had a great sleep as well, and so have I. But you know, that was a really good night. I did spend about 15 minutes burping her after her 2 a.m. feed, but I just wrapped her up, and I don't know, I don't think she was fully asleep already, but she just settled in, and I went back to sleep, and she didn't bother me at all, so she must have fallen asleep as well. So, look, I just honestly can't believe how good she's being at night, and I have to just put it down to the routine, and keeping her awake during the daytime means that she's tired enough at night to have these long sleeps. Now, she's just had her morning feed and it's time to wake up, which she pretty much is, but I think she's nice and full, and she's just kind of relaxing. But definitely time to change her nappy, so that will wake her up for sure. So she'll be awake between 6 and 7 or, oops, 7:30. Come on, say hello. And this morning I'm going to go out shopping by myself because she'll go back to sleep between 7 and 7:30. Oh, good burp. Good girl. Oh, there comes a bit of milk. Oh, there comes a bit more. And that is why I always have these baby cloths under their chin. Yes, I'm going to go shopping just for an hour, but the fact that I can do that without the baby, I can leave her here with Dad and 5 other children. It's only due to the routine. It gives me the freedom to fit these little errands in and makes life a whole lot easier because I can be there and back within an hour rather than having to take 2 or 3 kids and it taking 3 hours and trying to feed the baby while I'm out shopping and things like that. Which I do that on other days if I want to. Take the kids with me, that's fine. But with a newborn and it being winter and, you know, I would much rather her be at home, settled into her routine, what she knows. There's some eyes and some hiccups. Hey, you're such a good girl for Mum. Aren't you? So hopefully we'll have another good day today, just following the 3-hour routine. 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, and then 1 middle of the night feed. And you know, I'm just, even myself, so pleased with how well she's doing. I have to say that it's mostly probably due to my experience, and I know what I'm doing because my first couple of children weren't this easy at all. So part of making these videos, I wanted to show people how to establish the routine, but Anna's just doing so well at the moment that I don't know if it's going to help people who might be struggling to establish a routine, but we can keep talking about that another time. Okay, let's go and wake up Dad.